Wow, look at that smile. You are one handsome bear. Folks, let me introduce you a couple boars this week who are competing to mate in this area. The first one is a bear I call Patches, and this is him right here, and you can see why I call him Patches is because he's got a white patch on his chest. And he's a very large, tall bear, and one thing about Patches over the years I've got to know, he loves the water. Especially on hot days, you can catch him here in this little water hole, I call it, by the beaver pond, and Patches will just go in and lay around like all big bears do and cool off. And I always say, hey, he's getting cleaned up for his date that night. One thing about Patches too, over the years, I've caught him out here at the beaver pond, and like all big bears, all of a sudden he'll jump in the water and he'll swim for the far side, climbing right over that grassy little island there. Keep going, buddy. Okay, and I still need to make it over to that other side. Well, this is Patches, everyone. Look at him even when he sits out, he's a little piece of big bear. And this bear is tall. And when I say tall, he is out of my camera view there. In a second here, I'm going to step into camera view and show you exactly how tall this bear is. One thing he does like to do when he reaches up, he likes to bite the top of the trees as high up as he can get on these rub trees to show that, hey, I'm the tallest bear in this area. Look at my teeth marks where they are compared to yours. And that is one tall bear. Now this is me just jumping into camera view, being silly for a second here. Now I'm 5'9", and with my big boots on and my hat, I'm almost 6 foot, I guess, and he was taller than I am. Okay, now Patches, where are you at? There he is again. Now this is a cluster of rub trees I have. What, you can't climb? Too big? But I bet you you're gonna bite. Yep, that's Patches. Patches loves to bite. All right. But you can't climb, but you can like to bite. Nobody else is reaching up as tall as you. You got it. Thinking about climbing that tree though, dude, what? You're not going to climb up a foot and then bite the tree and cheat, are you? No, that's cheating. You got to stand on the ground and bite. That's the way to do it. Well, that's Patches, everyone. Now, Patches does have some competition in the area. And this is a competition right here. That's that same tree. And this is a bear I call Slider. And the reason I call this bear Slider is watch when he gets closer, you can tell. He seems to like just push his feet forward as he walks and he slides along. And this is a habit, how we've been able to recognize this bear for over a year now too. And once again, Slider is a very handsome bear. Got a beautiful coat on him. And one thing about Slider, he cannot go by a rub tree without stopping to rub. This bear is my #1 rub star of the year. He was like this last year, and he just seems to really get into rubbing trees. And besides rubbing trees, boy, he can really bite trees. I always say he's going to bite this tree in half because every time he goes by, he seems to stop it and bite big chunks out of it. And, when you go by and you look at that tree, boy, there's some big chunks out of it and big bite marks on it. Now, Slider might not be quite as tall, but Slider does got some weight on him, and Slider does have is a very healthy bear, a very aggressive bear when it comes to these trees. I'm sure he's going to do well for the mating season. There are plenty of sows in this area. So he'll have his shot at having a girlfriend also and passing his genes along to some cubs next year. And if you want to compare them, this is both bears comparing their size. This is them getting on a log. This is, of course, Patches. Patches has got a little groove in the back of his neck this year where he rubbed some hair off, so it's easy to identify him. And that's Patches walking down the log. Next we have Slider. As you can see, what a beautiful coat on Slider. And boy, you got some big feet too. Let's get that view from above. Wow, beautiful coat on him and big feet. All right, this is the other end of the log, and that is, of course, Patches getting off, and right behind him is Slider. So it kind of gives you an idea how big each of these bears is. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. Here's one more look at my bear Patches rubbing the tree, and we'll have Slider come and hit the same tree right afterwards. Please don't forget to subscribe, and if you'd like to see some more videos of Patches and Slider, I've added some new cameras to include one on this tree aimed straight down and another one on the bigger tree to the right here. Aimed at this tree. So I'll be getting some new videos, and hopefully I'm going to have time to hike out at the end of this week and get my SD cards and check them out, and hopefully both bears have been by again. And if you'd like to see some other videos of these two bears, I made another little funny video for my grandkids who live on the other side of the mountain, so I don't see them enough, so I kind of make them funny videos every once in a while and send it over, and I'll leave that link in the comments. Have a great day. Good night, everyone.